All right, what's up, family? This is an everyday one. Everyone been through this. So this video is particularly for women, but everybody. But y'all gonna see why I say mostly women, but for everybody. And I'm gonna title this one here, Don't Be Easily Scared. And what I'm talking about that is, do you ever realize, well, we all have realized, when you're in your house, you notice all houses make noise. But here's the difference. During the process of the day, you and your family are in and out of the house, opening and closing doors, windows, refrigerators, cabinets. Y'all all talking, making noise, playing music, playing TV. That's normal. The house makes noise, but you don't hear it because of the process of the day. But you ever notice when nighttime comes, everybody's either asleep or gone. You're in your room, in the back room, and what do you normally hear? You normally hear stuff like, and you lay in the bed, what do you normally do? You be like, hey, I know I heard some noise. What's that noise up in there? And you start going in a panic. Look, everybody been through that. Do you remember a while ago, Ben, one of our neighbors, she came over to us and she said, look, could you do me a favor? She said, she called us actually. We went over there, she actually had her gun out. She said, I just heard some noise up in the attic. If you could do me a favor, if you could just check, I think somebody up there. If you could just check that for me, I would really appreciate it. Because I'm telling you, I know I ain't going crazy. And I was explaining to her, listen, all houses make noise. See, and why do houses make noise? It's because of the building materials, such as the wood, plastic, and all that type of stuff, and the weather, and that's what makes the wood inflate, expand, during the winter, the summer, and that's why your house makes noise. But we don't think like that, because I tell you, when nighttime comes and now it's all quiet, you're going to hear noises in that back room, that front room, and even in the room you're in, it's going to make you jump up like, hey, what the heck is that noise? You'll look all the way to the living room and you got a lamp right there standing in the living room, but for some reason, you paranoid now. That's going to be the word of the day, matter of fact. What does paranoid mean? Scary, unreasonably or obsessively anxious, distrustful, scary, right? How many times you got that lamp right there in the living room, but for some reason at nighttime, when you're a little paranoid, when you look in the living room, it look like that's a man standing there. And you're like, hey, what, man, that's driving me crazy. Listen. We all go through that. I remember when I was a kid. And see, a lot of times, this is another thing what messes with us. We sit there and we watch all these scary movies and all these type of creepy movies. See, now it's implanted something in your head. And so now when nighttime comes, all of a sudden, any little noise you hear, you're like this. You're like, listen, I remember when I was a kid, I watched the movie Exorcist. Now, trust me, when I watched that movie, man, that movie had me scared to death. And before watching that movie, I remember months before that, a lot of y'all wouldn't know this. There's an old movie called Behind the Door. I watched that movie as a kid. Man, would you know, on one of the particular days I was home, my uncle and my aunt, they all left, my cousins and all that. I was home alone. And boy, I was up in that couch. I was in the couch like this. I was sitting in the couch like this. In the corner. I was in the corner of the room. Scared to move. Scared to get up to turn the TV. Because I wanted to turn the TV so bad, but I heard a noise over in the kitchen. I heard a noise over in the bedroom. And I was just in the corner of the living room like, I'm not moving. I'm not moving, man. I was scared. And the door was right there. I wanted to go outside so bad just to be on the front porch because I was so scared. But man, I was paranoid. I was like, I'm not moving a muscle. And I'm home alone. And guess what? The house was making noise. So while I'm sitting there, all I hear in the back kitchen, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. So listen, back to my original point, like I said, for all y'all out there, when you're hearing noises at night, obviously, make sure all your windows are closed and locked. Make sure all your doors are locked, closed and locked securely. But don't be surprised. Matter of fact, I can assure you, you're definitely going to hear noise throughout your house at night. That is the building materials that built your house. And through the night, because of weather and movement, all houses make noise. All houses. Don't just think your house is a creepy house, haunted house. No. All houses make noise. It's just that we watch so many silly, goofy, scary, creepy movies that now when you hear that noise at nighttime, you think you're going crazy. You get paranoid. You start freaking out.
Well, babe, I mean, you have to look at it this way, especially when people live around the mountains. Well, suddenly bears are starting to come out.
That too.
Foxes.
That too.
Yeah, and if you leave garbage or they
You hear something outside your door. That's
yeah.
a great point.
Yeah, then
Hey,
you
how
know
many
what they're
times
gonna.
people have heard noise outside their window? Like, I heard something outside.
Yeah, you'll be.
What is that noise?
The raccoon.
You're right. Yeah, so that's a great point my wife just made. Put your trash away and secure them to where raccoons, foxes, bears, and all, they can't get into your garbage, especially if you live up in the mountains somewhere. Put your garbage away securely, because if you don't, they're going to find those raccoons and everything else. They're going to find a way into your trash, and they're going to make it a home. They're going to be on your back porch. They're going to be roaming around your house at night. Yeah. They're going to rub up against your door, your windows, and you're going to always be, late at night, those noises seem much louder. And you're going to be like, what's that noise outside? I know I heard something. What is that? I think you're going crazy. So just remember, all houses make noise, family. You're not crazy. You're not paranoid. All houses make noise because of the building materials that made your house. But on top of that, you keep watching scary, creepy movies and start putting foolish things in your head for any little noise, and you think you're going crazy. Peace.